as the overall best graduating student, overall best graduating medical doctor, my chief.
Oh my God.
What will be your advice to the upcoming medical doctors? Let's get right into it. Congratulations, my chief.
Thank you very much.
Please, I would like to ask you, what inspired you to choose medicine?
So my inspiration to choose medicine is the death of my mom. I wanted to do architecture, but after that unfortunate incident, I then decided to enter into medicine.
Okay. So what kept you going through this moment of your training?
I think purpose, vision, and the help of God.
Yeah. How will you advise upcoming medical students?
So just have purpose, vision of what you want to do, where you actually want to do, and with the help of God, everything will go well.
Alright, thank you so much. Congratulations, my chief.
Thank you so much.
Please, I'd like to interview you. What inspired you to study medicine?
Study medicine?
Yes.
To be honest, I will not say it's Ben Carson, but I read the book, I watched the movie.
Okay.
Like, I think it was God's plan, rather.
God's plan.
Because I put UNN radiography first.
Okay.
Then my seatmate then told me that UNN will not give you radiography with that score.
Yeah.
So I switched to Esucom, and then Esucom just gave me first choice. I found myself here.
Wow.
But I loved medicine.
Wow, that's very beautiful.
And then I love touching lives.
Congratulations, my doctor.
Thank you very much.
Okay, please, I would like to ask you, the first question is, what made you study medicine?
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Studying medicine to me was a calling. I saw it as a calling. I saw it as something that if I didn't do, I was working out of purpose. So I didn't study because it was lucrative or because of the prestige that was attached to it, but there was this inner pull towards medicine. Like I felt my purpose in medicine. That was where I came from. I have never had a doctor in my family, like no connection to doctors. I don't even know anything about medicine, basically. Coming here, I realized that there's residency, there are specialties. I never knew about that before coming to medicine. So there was this inner drive towards doing that, and there was this whole feeling of working out of purpose if I never studied medicine. Yes, something like that.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
How was your experience like in this medical school?
Okay, wow. I would say that medicine is really a humbling course. Like I came to medical school with the whole notion that I was good. Like was there because one of the things that made me feel I could study medicine was I like doing difficult things. So I was like, if it's medicine, what's the most difficult course anybody can do? I can do it. What's neurosurgery? I want to do it. No, I was always looking for difficult things. But on coming to medical school, like it's more like they picked the best of every school, and then bring them into one place and say fight. You get it was not really easy. Like staying awake, reading, forgetting. It was not really easy. Trying to see if you can remember things, going for what and they're insulting you like your hard work meant nothing. So you see other people, you read very well and then you come out and maybe the score is not as what you expected. So it was really a challenging experience, something that like anybody who has passed through it and succeeded, it's not something that happens by chance. It's not something that, so the person has actually put deliberate effort and time into it for anybody who studies medicine to actually succeed. So it's a challenging course. Yeah,
thank you so much. What's your advice to upcoming medical doctors?
If you ask me while I was sitting down there, advice from my head, like I've had, like anytime you ask me, like I always want to point out, one of it is like humility. Like I would advise anybody that is coming into medical school to be humble. I know you're a good intelligent student from your school, but believe that others are good. Like humble yourself and be open to learn. Don't feel too good. Like it will limit you from learning. You see everybody as a competition, and that will not allow you to learn. Secondly, people should actually maybe attend lectures and then possibly ask people for their study patterns, because one of the things that make people fail in medical school is not because they are not intelligent, but because they study wrongly. Like they don't use past questions. Like I was more like that. I didn't use past. I didn't even know past question was existing. I didn't ask questions. I like doing my loner thing. But medical school is a place that you cannot do alone. Like you have to ask questions. You have to work with your seniors. You have to be focused, and then you just have to be disciplined. Basically, just focus. Like if you can attend inductions and see how the thing is. It will motivate you to be more hardworking. To motivate you to know that yes, there's a reward for hard work. So
thank you so much, doctor. I really appreciate the advice. Thank you so much. Congratulations, my chief.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Please, I'd like to ask you, what inspired you to choose medicine?
Okay, medicine. Well, medicine has always been a noble profession, and growing up, I've always felt the need to give back to the society. I've always wanted to do something that was going to impact lives, be it whatsoever. But as time went on, while going through secondary school and all, as I advanced in knowledge, I felt like medicine was the only profession that was going to give me that opportunity to reach out to a lot of people and make impact in my society at the end of the day. And fueled by that passion, I decided to choose medicine.
That's really nice. That's really beautiful. How was your experience during this medical journey?
Medical journey has been a lot too. Yeah, so it has not been easy. It has not been easy. We had a lot of up and downs. We have to write professional exams and all. So we had to do sleepless nights, have to go through sleepless nights, night postings. There are times we had to go to the hospital to stay for night calls and all of that. So it has not been easy. No part of it has been easy. For every successful professional exam we wrote, behind it was a lot of hard work and stress. So medical journey has been a lot.
Yeah, I completely understand. What advice will you give to upcoming medical students, medical doctors?
Okay, for medical students that are upcoming, people that just entered into the College of Medicine, or people that are just gaining admission into medicine.
Yes.
Basically, I just advise everybody to work hard.
Yes.
The secret to success is hard work, honestly speaking. Medicine cannot be gotten on a platter of gold. You have to actually put in something. And some people will actually tell you that they didn't do anything, they slept all through, and they still turned out successful. But if you look very well, you find out that they did a lot of work in the background. So I encourage hard work.
Yes.
I encourage consistency, because some people start well, they put in the hard work, while at the end of the day, they are not consistent. So I encourage hard work, I encourage consistency, and I encourage people to stay close to their God. Because during my 4th and 5th professional exam, it was just the God factor. Like, none of them was within my control. I did my best, I read my books and all of that, but it was just God, because if God had not come through for me, I wouldn't be here today. So hard work, consistency, and the God factor. With these three, I think every medical student is fit and able to go.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, my doctor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Please, I would like to ask you, what inspired you to choose medicine?
Okay. So aside from the childhood aspirations about how people look up to doctors and all that, and then different people say they have passion to study medicine, I just felt like I deserved the best, and I deserved to go for the best, and the best obtainable at that moment was to study medicine. So that's how I entered or went along this line of studying medicine. So along the line, I developed the passion to be separate, or to be distinct, or to do something special in the medical profession. So that's what has kept me going.
Yes. Thank you so much. How will you describe your experience in this medical school?
My experience in medical school, my experience in medical school, I would say, bitter, sweet. Sometimes, like, overall, it was a very fun experience. It was a very fun experience, a very sweet one. There were times where, like, the stress outweighed, like, my physical body and all that. But overall, it was very fun. Like, every year, I had things that happened every year that made the journey interesting. So there were times that, the whole stressful night and all that, but I always knew that the end is going to justify the means. So,
as the overall best graduating student, overall best graduating medical doctor, my chief, what will be your advice to the upcoming medical doctors?
Well, my advice to the upcoming medical students is to explore your capabilities. Because a lot of people are imbued with a lot of talent that they don't even know about. So my advice to medical students is to sit down and try to discover yourself, so that you can be able to push towards your limits, push towards what you can do, and you will see that the sky is just going to be our starting point. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. I really appreciate it.